on a Saturday night.
Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty 2018 Zombies video, and today we have some huge leaks in regards to Call of Duty 2018 Zombies that are coming from various different sources of which Glitching Queen is in contact with. So if you want to check out her original video, I will provide a link to it down in this video's description. I'd highly recommend to go ahead and watch it. But I wanted to discuss all the information that she shared with the community today within today's video so that you guys can know about it. So yeah, if you do go on to enjoy this video by the end of it, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and go for 1,115 likes on today's video, as well as subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future upload here on the channel, and don't forget to turn notifications on to ensure furthermore that you never miss an upload. But with that all out of the way, let's get straight on in to the video. So the big thing that I want to stress here is that none of this information is officially confirmed. Glitching Queen knows someone who has been very reliable in the past, and some of the information is coming from multiple different sources, so some of the sources could be outdated or possibly not as reliable as others. So take all this with a grain of salt, but Glitching Queen would only share all this information with the community if she did think that there was a good chance in a lot of this actually being valid and factual. So recently within the community, a lot of gaming insiders and stuff like that have came out and said that Black Ops 4 is going to be the name of Call of Duty 2018. A guy known as Marcus Sellers did actually come out over on Twitter and say this, and also IGN and Eurogamer have confirmed that their inside sources have also came out and said that this year's Call of Duty game is going to be Black Ops 4. Now Eurogamer is a really reputable source. They're the biggest gaming website in the world, so they definitely would not want to tarnish their reputation by giving out false information. But according to Glitching Queen's source, this year's Call of Duty game is going to be within the Black Ops universe, but it's not going to be Black Ops 4, and it's not going to be a prequel or sequel, but it will be within the Black Ops universe. So possibly it could be called Call of Duty Black Ops and then a name after that, but apparently it's not going to have a 4 at the end of it. I mean, technically it still would be Black Ops 4, but it would just be given a revamped name. That is according to this source. It very well could be called Black Ops 4, since we've kind of got contrasting scenarios from both different sources. Now, according to a source, Mob of the Dead is not going to be a remaster. It's instead going to be a remade / reimagined version of the original Alcatraz map. There are going to be some of the older areas that will return from Mob of the Dead, but there is also going to be a lot of new areas. It's going to be completely redesigned so that we now are able to explore more areas of the Alcatraz island and its mysteries. Now this is very exciting news, and this will be the season pass bonus, or if you buy the hardened edition or the digital deluxe edition of Call of Duty 2018, you will also be able to obtain this bonus map. So it's going to be similar to what the Giant was for Black Ops 3 according to her source, and the Mob of the Dead remaster will close out Black Ops 3 zombie storyline to set the stage for Black Ops 4 zombie storyline, which is again really exciting stuff. Now she does not have any details on whom we will be playing as for this Mob of the Dead remaster, but I think it's pretty obvious that we will be playing as the transit crew, because obviously at the end of the Call of Duty Zombies comic books, the transit crew were placed on ice to speak within cryogenic chambers until they were quote needed next. So it would only make sense for us to play as the transit crew within a Mob of the Dead remaster, but she does not have any specific details on that. She says that Mob of the Dead will not be called Mob of the Dead anymore, and it will instead have a brand new name, similar to how the Der Riese remake within Black Ops 3 was not called Der Riese again, but simply it was renamed to The Giant, which was the translation of Der Riese from German to English. So Mob of the Dead will be given a new name according to her source. Not sure what that name is, but I think that I would probably incorporate Alcatraz within the name. Glitching Queen has said that Jason has the biggest year ever for zombie fans, and if you thought Black Ops 3 was mind-blowing for zombies and its storyline, you will be completely blown away by what's to come with Black Ops 4, and apparently that is a direct quote coming from Jason Blundell according to a source. Now if you don't know all of the information and teasers regarding Mob of the Dead remastered, or remade should I say, I have already made a whole video about this which I will leave linked down in this video's description if you're a bit confused on how this will make sense in terms of a storyline. Now she says that a source cannot get any details regarding the character characters and also the new map name, the map on the disc for Call of Duty 2018, because the new map simply has a code name and it isn't completely finished yet, similar to how Shadows of Evil was codenamed ZOD, which stands for Zombies on Disc, prior to release and within the code. Now, according to her, the characters are designed already, so it sounds like there's going to be a new crew from the sounds of things. Again, she doesn't directly say this, but that's just the assumption that I get for at least the base map on disc. But again, that's not confirmed. And she says that the characters are already designed and the voice actors are already working on their quotes, and also they're already working on the ending and intro cutscenes for their maps. And apparently, they're going to do something different with their intro and outro cutscenes than what we saw within Black Ops 3. She doesn't have any specifics on what this is going to be, but apparently there's going to be something different with the cutscenes. We obviously had in-game cinematics within Black Ops 3, so I don't really know how they could change up the cutscenes unless we're going to get comic-styled cutscenes like we did within Black Ops 2. Now, according to her source, now this is coming from a different source, so take this with a heavy grain of salt. She says that she really trusts the information that I've just talked about, but this is something that is a bit iffy on, because apparently, according to her source, it comes from a new source that is new to them and they don't know their track record much, because she's in contact with someone who is in contact with multiple different people, if that makes sense. So apparently there's not going to be a DLC 5 this time around for Call of Duty 2018. Now, we're going to get the usual 4 DLC cycle that will be included within the season pass, and each DLC will have 2 new multiplayer maps, 1 remade multiplayer map, and it will also have 1 game mode specific map, just like we had the war map for World War II. So World War II changed up the way the DLCs work, because usually we got 3 new multiplayer maps, but with World War II we got 3 multiplayer maps and then a war map. So she says that there's going to be 1 game mode specific map per DLC that will replace one of those new maps. We don't know what game mode this is going to be for, but there's been a lot of speculation about a battle royale mode coming for Call of Duty 2018, so possibly that is what these maps may be in reference to. But she says that because there is no DLC this time around, that the final DLC for Call of Duty 2018 is going to be a zombies only DLC in which they will remaster the rest of the zombies maps that were not included within Zombies Chronicles. And of course we will get a new map alongside that as well, and apparently they're going to be leaving out 1 map, so they're going to remake the rest of the zombies maps that weren't included within Zombies Chronicles bar 1, and they want to save that map for the future. We don't know what that map that is going to be exactly, but I have made videos on my channel in the past regarding teasers to do with Nuketown Zombies being remade and also Call of the Dead possibly being remastered. Those are 2 maps which they have directly teased, so those are the most probable, but she has no word on the map that's going to be left out. Now again, take that little bit of information with a massive grain of salt, since that's coming from someone different, but this is coming from the other person. So apparently Blundell is going to be starting Black Ops 4 Zombies with a huge bang with the Mob of the Dead remake, answering lots of questions but recreating lots of new ones too. This is familiar, this is what Jason Blundell always does, and he said that before the conference in which Activision recently held and they discussed Call of Duty 2018, Blundell said that they won't say anything at all, and that's exactly what happened. Pretty much they didn't say anything, Activision didn't give any details, unlike for World War II where they confirmed it would be boots on the ground. So apparently she got this information before the event, so he was right about that, and we all know that Treyarch is the most secretive of the developers. Now she also says that according to a source we're not going to be getting any zombies info for quite a while after the reveal, until probably summertime, and she also says that Treyarch is going to have a very impressive pre-order bonus this year. Again, we don't know exactly what that is. We did have the Juggernog fridge, we also had the Nuketown bonus map for multiplayer within Black Ops 3. We're not sure what this is going to be. Now she also said that Treyarch is going to be doing a lot of things different this year in terms of getting people more hyped for their game, which I'm very excited about. The hype for upcoming titles is one of the best parts for Call of Duty for me, and the DLCs. Now she also went on to say that according to a source, only half of what Marcus Sellers has said is actually correct. So Marcus Sellers is a gaming insider, and he did tweet out that saying that Black Ops 4 is going to be this year's Call of Duty title, and it's going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch, and he said it's going to be a modern shooter. So half of this information is not true, so I don't know if that's about it coming to the Switch, or whether it's the name of the game, which has already been confirmed. Apparently it's not Black Ops 4 according to a source. We're not sure if that's exactly true, or whether it's the fact that it won't be in a modern setting. But again, she did say earlier that according to a source it's not a prequel or sequel, so I'm not sure what it will be. Maybe it's going to be like an alternate version to one of the storylines. Maybe we could see the events from a different perspective or something like that. So yeah, it could still be coming to the Switch. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, according to a source, she says that the reveal date, if goes as expected, is predicted to be either March 27th, and this is if World War II's DLC 1 doesn't do as well, so they have to start marketing it a bit earlier than usual, or April 24th. The latest they're going to push the reveal is May the 21st, as Treyarch usually actually do Tuesday reveals. And World War II's DLC 1 really didn't perform that well, so we could possibly be seeing it as early as March the 27th, which is exciting. And as I said earlier, DLC 4 will be a zombies only DLC. They will remaster all of the remaining maps that were not in Zombies Chronicles, but will save one for the future, possibly the next game's bonus map, we're not entirely sure. She also has said that, according to a source, Gobblegums will not be returning within Call of Duty 2018, but there will be a new consumable system that will replace the Gobblegums. Now, I don't know how this makes sense, because obviously the Gobblegums were introduced due to Dr. Monty, so how is Dr. Monty going to tie into the storyline within the next Treyarch title? Because I assume he's going to be the antagonist. Maybe there's going to be a new system that will be related to Monty again, or maybe it's going to be related to Newton, which was introduced into the storyline with Newton's cookbook, which was to do with the Gobblegums. That is actually the most likely option. I think whatever they introduce to do with the consumables is going to be something to do with Newton. That's just a bit of speculation. And she also says that there's going to be a new crew. So yeah, we don't really have too many details, but that's everything that she has known from her source. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. But anyways, hopefully I've gotten to enjoy this video. If you have, make sure to smash the like button down below. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for latest and greatest Call of Duty 2018 zombies and World War II zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.